You mean the village keepers? When I was eating dinner the other day. Anything else?
The scholars that have gone... Don't change this.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. But honestly,
Do you also think...
Grandpa... Oh, hello there. It still feels pretty surreal now that well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and who...
Gotcha! Sir, have you...
Oh, well, if it is... The last time I saw him... And speaking of...
Oh, thank you.
It was nothing.
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found... I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're fam...
Wow, what? Okay.
Huh? Don't say anything. Let's head over there. Listen, see if you...
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret. Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true...
Still, you say he's coming.
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting... Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the... Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared?
Huh. Now that you...
Exactly. Those city folks will get...
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah! Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King...
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink... Hey. It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had... Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side.
Is that...
Seems like he's still...
Got it! At first, I told myself it was just the drink. Please, don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here...
The people here really like King Deshret.
Where is this...
I haven't run into him over the past...
No, not at all.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course...
I have many ways to stop you from talking. So you'd best just stay home. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of that.
Yes.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying. He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that.
I heard.
Sorry.
It's part of being a mod. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. Very well.
Isaac! I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa. Well, this is...
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? But are you okay?
There's a scent that you can sense.
A certain traveler here once passed out from...
So,
Huh? You know...
yes.
Wait.
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house? In the forest.
What are you looking for?
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although the traces have been from the size and shape, they belong to the scent is quite faint. But
But who would come looking?
we'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a... Hey! What's wrong with liking good...
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of it, even deep within the clutches of madness.
No.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance of all the...
It's highly...
Please, you have to save my grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace.
A new punching bag.
I'll keep this close.
Going down!
Cool Bishop down!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Go as one!
Barbados! Guide us!
Germinate! Propagate!
Fuse a split!
There is no escape!
Scatter!
Go as one!
Right.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell.
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds.
Oh, Diaz!
You bet.
Reasonably.
We haven't.
Huh. I saw him around the.
Did you find out an... I see.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still. Not to mention making incense is. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what you...
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I...
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher. These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their... Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here.
Tia! You're amazing!
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering.
Let's head out.
Now hold on. Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than... Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills. I need to go around and ask some questions. Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll...
All right, sounds like a plan.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the...
I know what you mean. I had the same question. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall It was only after I grew up that I realized. The Wall of Samia, Sumeru is run by wise and mighty. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. Geniuses like
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Dia.
No, not a... Besides, we're here to...
Yep, we gotta... Shh!
Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. Our mission started the moment we arrived. Let's go check out the tavern. Just our luck.
You mean, you don't see...
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You... Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land? Hello!
We've had drinks together. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they're...
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have you seen Enger?
Of course I have.
I've got a spice trick.
Ah, how thoughtful of you.
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family.
Yes, how considerate.
Are we there yet?
Yep.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in our... Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar,
So, you've been...
Uh-oh.
and you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you?
So you and Delavar...
Dia, I guess it's... But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an up...
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar would...
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Sun...
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why...
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and...
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are...
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies...
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Following orders.
Illusion shattered!
Time for a light show!
come the fireworks! Now you shall perish! The fuse is lit! Go as flash!
Impossible!
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an and of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing even though you heard that so-called flame main is just a fraud. That's what you thought.
You lie.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You... Okay.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aruville?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happen to know...
Oh, but instead of catching the...
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we...
Oh! You mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house?
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. And alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar...
What about
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you
Wait, so...
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name.
Wow! What...
Ah, you're too kind.
So...
About
how mercenaries only care...
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia? Do you dislike the
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. I've begun to realize that this... But I see through it all.
Dia...
Anyway, looks like we're done. This should be all of them.
All right.
Candace?
Candace will be okay on... She's been guarding Aru Village for quite some...
While I'm questioning...
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for these idiots... Right on time.
Paimon's been...
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting...
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot...
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. Us mercs, on the other hand...
Well, Paimon thinks he...
Really?
Oh, Sino's here.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some
Oh,
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Candace, Whoa, you look furious.
Do I?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide.
Perhaps I need to work on... Still, it's perfectly understandable.
Yeah, please.
Well, looks like Sino taught...
You fear death yourselves. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community. You come here to my
You've made your...
We may all be desert dwellers. But there is one thing that I understand, the people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. A war would only cause us to...
We understand. I'll tell you everything.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up again.
Yes, it was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him.
That's one.
Huh?
Strike. You got a
Wait, I'm telling the truth! He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. You gotta believe me, please.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told that guy. He wears a cloak.
I believe I may know what's going.
Uncle Anpu.
Okay.
If my suspicions are... Some time ago, people from the Academia... It strikes me now that...
Which means it's highly likely that the Academia was... They were the...
Not the Academia again.
Just as I... But what could they want?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the Academia. Regardless.
You're right.
Time to go.
Yes.
You got it. Candace, I'll let...
All right.
Let's meet back here once... Let's get some food. Where did you come?
Well, as you can see...
You were gone for ages! And... Hey, what's with the...
You never think things through.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an, There's just nothing super obvious.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest... Anyway, you plan...
Yep. We're not gonna... Enough with the...
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to...
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village.
Yeah, you...
While you were investigating, I had my own...
Really?
To be honest, we aren't really a team. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me...
Huh? Right?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone.
What is that?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're... In other words, do you truly believe every single...
You mean...
Hiding the truth does not necessarily... Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily... By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you with... Glad you're following. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously... The reason being, to someone who...
Those eyes.
Don't change...
It's quite obvious that she's...
Right. You were asking about the
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds...
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed...
Remember? She made a point...
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even...
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village.
Then...
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention.
I'll pass on. You said that she is afraid...
We're on it!
Miss Shawnee.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of...
Huh? What do you mean?
Go ahead and talk to her. Go on. Earn her...
Is it really that simple?
May I call you... hi, Trav. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why is that? That's very similar to what Miss Candace says before. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get...
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so... But even so, we've met lots of people. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them!
My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be...
Alhaitham told us you have...
The fact is that I'm... only one side of my... Some believe in the Dendro Archon.
Speaking of which, the Radicals mentioned that they did...
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes... Slowly, I just stopped talking to people, and then it happened.
You can tell them. I'm...
All right. I actually have a sharper sense of humor. Perhaps. It used to be louder and more frequent. But ever since you arrived in the village...
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. But, because we're in the middle of a
There's really nothing around these parts.
I think they used to use it for treating Ella's...
Yeah! Shape. Ah! Monsters! Watch out!
Time for a light show!
Order, please.
Super freeze! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Fullest blood! Fire hazard!
There is no escape!
Scatter!
I swear by my sword! Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Goldfish of doom! Fullest blood!
There is no escape!
Germinate!
Wait, hear me! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
They were easier to... super strong bandit? He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one. Let's go in and...
Hey,
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then... I'm taking a break.
and just like that, what are you reading?
Okay, sure.
Huh?
So...
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya! How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey! Paimon's... And anyway, so Paimon's... Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below. Something is off about the interior here. As I thought.
Wow. It's like they... Oh, it looks like they're